Good evening. Well, ready or not, it's January. And we, as many people do, have set resolutions to eat lighter, have a more plant-based diet. I mean, some people just don't want to eat meat anymore or eat less of it, or going carb-free, or just eating more healthy. So I have a great salad that I think you'll really enjoy. This is made with baby kale. So I start with, well, in this case, for an individual serving, it would be 2 cups of baby kale. And I use baby kale because it takes less time to soften. But since I'm making 2 portions, we will have 4 cups. So to 4 cups of baby kale, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of our Arbequina. Very fruity, and it's going to go really well with the rest of the salad. So we have 2 tablespoons of Arbequina, and we're putting this on now to let the leaves soften a little bit so that they're much more tender when we go to eat them. So we have 2 tablespoons of Arbequina, which is our single growth grown, first cold pressed, fruit-based Arbequina from Lleida, Spain. It's delicious, and it's a little bit different than some of the other olive oils that we carry, extra virgin, because it is a little on the sweeter side. I use it a lot for baking. And we're going to use 2 teaspoons of our Condimento Bianco, which is very light white balsamic. We're not supposed to say balsamic because in this case, the Italian Ministry of Agriculture says that it's a condiment. So we're using 2 teaspoons of our white Condimento Bianco and about 2 teaspoons of squeezed lemon juice. So we'll just keep, there we go. We have about 2 teaspoons of that. I'm going to add a little bit of salt and then mix it up while I prepare the rest of the salad. So that's the kale. It's sitting and getting softened now. We can add other greens to this later, but right now we'll just start with the kale. We are going to cut a mango. I never took the peel off. Let me just run this under the sink. I didn't do this beforehand, and I apologize. Well, let's see. Hang on a sec. Okay. I'm just going to cut that right out, and then we don't have to worry about it. Some of those stickers just don't want to come off. All right, so we're going to cut the mango, and some of you have watched me do this before. It's a challenge. Cutting a mango is a challenge, but they're absolutely delicious and worth every effort. So this is what we're going to get. We're going to get slices about like this. So we'll just keep working on that because we want a cup of mango. And I'm going to cut it in cubes. And I'm going to use the peel. And the reason is because the peel has so many nutrients in it. And as long as the mango is fresh and clean, then use it, please. If it's a little soft or starting to get a little brown, then don't use the peel, whatever your preference. But we like to do it, use it. So I'm cutting this. By the time I finish with cutting this mango, then the salad will be ready to add to it a little extra greens. So you just keep going around that large pit that's in the center. You know what I like to do when it's done? I like to chew off the pit. It's really good. I used to do that when my mom got a mango the first time I ever had one. She says, just try it. It's great. And it is. Mango it really lends itself to a salad because it's a little sweet and a little tangy at the same time. For those that have never had a mango, it's very similar to a peach. That's about the closest we can say. All right, so we're cutting those into bite-sized pieces. Not very evenly, but that's okay. And we're going to toss these into the salad. This is about 2/3 of that mango. We just have to make sure that they're in bite-sized pieces so we don't choke, especially since we're leaving the skin on. If you take the skin off, you can use smaller, you can use larger pieces rather. All right, so we're throwing those into the salad, and we're going to mix those all up, but we need to add our protein to this as well. So we're going to add a cup of cooked quinoa. Try saying that fast 3 times. Cooked quinoa. So there's a 1/2 cup, and there's another 1/2 cup. There. Now we toss it all together, and we add a little bit of arugula. Look at that. It's very pretty. It's very healthy. It's sweet and savory at the same time. So we add a little bit of arugula. And there is a dinner salad, or you can have it to accompany a nice piece of grilled chicken or fish or whatever it is that you would like. If you want it to be a little heartier and you just want this for your main meal, you can always slice some cucumbers or have some tomatoes on top of it. Stay healthy, enjoy 2023, and welcome to the new year.